Hi, my name's Brendan Wightman. I work for Cambridge University Press. I'm a digital publisher. I consider myself to be an educational technologist, and I've been working in e-learning and education technology for about 12, 13 years. Before that, I was a teacher, and I taught for 5 years in Poland and 2 years in Italy, teaching adults, kids, general and business English. How can a busy teacher find time for professional development? Actually, it's extremely difficult. Teaching is a very difficult job in itself. It's draining, it's demanding, it's exhausting. It's also rewarding. I don't want to make it sound like it's an unpleasant profession. But when you've spent all day teaching, you come home, and many teachers have families and domestic responsibilities, it becomes extremely difficult to find time for development. I suppose one way teachers can do it, they can buy methodology books. That's something that I used to do. Then there's the kind of anecdotal way. Actually, I used to find speaking with other teachers was excellent. If you can afford it, and many teachers can't, getting away to a training day or a conference can also be very good. How has technology improved teachers' lives? All right, this is going to sound a little bit ironic as someone who works in e-learning, but I think that's an open debate. I've met lots of teachers who will tell you it hasn't. Now imagine if you're a teacher and you've been teaching in a certain way for 10 or more years, using books, and suddenly someone puts an interactive whiteboard in your classroom, tells you you've got to use it. Actually, that's quite frightening. So I think technology hasn't always been the teacher's friend. That said, it should be. I think teachers probably do a lot of things with technology they're not even aware of, whether they're looking for authentic materials online, downloading a lesson plan, finding a YouTube video. And they probably don't think, hey, I'm teaching with technology, but in fact they're using technology to facilitate their planning process. Running beside that, I would say the computer plus projector in the classroom is a massive boost. Now, if you think about the internet through the computer as a window, a massive window onto a huge bank of resources. At any moment, if you've got that projector, you can pull up an article, you can pull up a picture in real time. My teaching tip is to use media to pull together an alternative to essays. If you think about something like essays, students will write them, but they never share their essays with each other. If a student stands up to read her essay, the rest of the class falls asleep. And here's something like digital stories, where you have to write, edit, rescript, re-edit. You're using all the traditional writing skills, but you pull it together with some pictures and recording, and suddenly you have a showpiece. If you've got a computer and a projector in your classroom, which all the class can watch, and I think that's incredibly motivating. I think students unlock their creativity in a way that they wouldn't normally with traditional materials. And I think you've also got a body of evidence later for assessment, which goes beyond simple grammar tests. So for teachers out there, I would say digital stories. They're easier than you think, and they employ all the traditional learning and teaching skills that you and your students already know.